Scarecrow.
Welcome to Billy Bob's Sunday night live stream. We're gonna discuss our favorite punk bands from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. What's your favorite band from the 70s? Crowley, go.
My favorite band from the 70s is The Descendants.
Chris?
Fear.
Ian?
And I'm going to go with Dead Kennedys.
And off of this list, I'm gonna go with Bad Brains from the 80s. Let's move on.
I am going to choose Propaganda.
That's what I was gonna choose. Chris?
Operation Ivy.
No effects.
Well, see, now I'm fucking torn because I want to say Propaganda too. I'm gonna go with Propaganda even though... Nope, I'm changing to Fugazi.
RKL?
No, fuck them.
Justin has entered the chat.
Formed in the 90s. Let's go.
AFI.
AFI. Chris?
Suicide Machines.
Ian?
And I'm going to go Rancid.
And I'm going to go with Suicide Machines too. Though I guess Less Than Jake would be a close second, maybe? I don't know. I really dug the first two Face to Face albums.
I never really listened to Face to Face much, to be honest, man. Like,
All of
it's
these
one
are
of those
so
bands that, like, there's some bands here that it's like, they're indifferent. It's not that I dislike them, it's just I've never really actually listened to them that much either. And Face to Face is one of those bands.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you should totally check out their first two albums. They're fucking great.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the first EP in the first album, I would say. Because, yeah.
I'll give
But-
it a shot. I mean, I'm always down to have new music to check out, so.
Word. I'm going to pop them into the intro and cut us to our normal screen here.
Thought through text. I mean, I don't know. I don't really fuck with seeing, like, sending links through text, so.
Okay, we're back. Welcome to the live stream where we fucking share some of our favorite music. I may or may not have been algorithm stacking there at the beginning, but it's okay because fucking anyone who brought here, they're gonna enjoy the show because we got some fucking great music plotted out for us this evening.
Fuck yeah.
This is the Ghetto Blaster special. Look at you all. Fucking all up in front of me and shit.
Our drummer will be here
Soon. He has to type. I guess he has to type out the link manually. If you're new to the stream, we just go around and we fucking share music. I mean, we're all here for fucking music, right? We love music. Like,
Hell yeah.
it's the fucking driving force that keeps me going. Like, if it wasn't for music, I would have the shittiest job in the world. But I love my job because I get to listen to music all day, you know?
Yeah, it's like a playlist to what you're doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, without that, like, there's been so many, like, monotonous jobs I've done in my life where, like, if I didn't have my earbuds in, I probably would have jumped off a fucking bridge, to be completely honest.
Well,
You know what's good, too? Driving all the time. Having something to listen to while you're driving.
Absolutely.
Because
Word.
that's the most monotonous part of my day.
yeah. I walk 13
Traffic.
miles a fucking day, right?
Yeah, this
And-
guy's a beast, man.
And,
Nice.
so
I
I
gotta see your calves.
That's
Oh, yeah.
1,000 kilometers.
Calf reveal
Hey.
on the fucking, on the live.
1,000 subscriber, I'll do the calf reveal
Yeah,
for y'all.
as well as 5,000 for the thigh.
Right.
Okay.
But no,
You heard
it's
it
sick.
first here, guys.
It's fucking sick how, like, from the waist down, I'm basically a fucking He-Man figure. It's weird. But
Yo, what are
no,
your
so
thoughts on
I
that
can't
new
put the
trailer?
earbuds in because I got to pay attention to everything that goes around me at all fucking times. So I got a speaker in my fucking front pocket that I just blast.
Billy, have you tried the bone conduction headphones?
No, I haven't.
Those were cool.
All right.
Those were
Yeah, so recently, like, I do work in warehouse, so I was like, I would really like to be able to hear whether or not a pallet stacker is going to crush me while I listen to whatever band I want to listen to. And because they're open-eared, it's great.
Word.
Yeah, you can get
That's pretty
around,
cool.
and not everybody has to listen to everything that I'm listening to in the shop because everybody's got eclectic tastes.
I don't give a fuck, man. They're all listening to whatever the fuck I want. And to make matters even better, I'm in public all fucking day. So, like, Rollo, whether they like it they're or not, they're listening to fucking some crack rock steady or some fucking crazy ass French shit. I don't know. I listen to fucking everything, and they have to as well. For my safety.
You're the mobile radio station.
Yeah. I should. You know what? They just sold the fucking radio station, the classic rock station here in town. I was buddies with the dude that ran the classic rock station, and they sold it to the. It was just too much of a hassle, so he sold it to somebody else. And they're posting up online. So like, any suggestions for new ideas for the radio station? I think they should put me on that bitch.
Yeah, let's go.
Really, you
That
should
would
see
be
what a
sick.
slot costs.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause,
see that's the
out
thing.
in Guelph, they used to do that.
Well, that's the thing is I don't want to have to fucking pay for a slot.
I don't think that they would charge you.
It's
to
not,
have a
I don't
slot.
know. So it depends because some people
Yeah.
see what the way he did it before was he doesn't constantly broadcast. He pays into a network that broadcasts nationwide, and he taps into that network when he's not in the studio, right? So he's already paying for all that, and he was like, anyone who wants to cut into that is going to have to pay me for what I'm already paying for that other service. You know.
Oh hell yeah!
Well-
we got Mikey up in here. How's it
Well, there
going,
he is.
Boys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Your
I can
volume
hear
is
you
a
now.
little higher than everyone else. Can you bring it down a little?
I'll try.
Word. Making it difficult on us all.
He can
that
make a
better?
German voice, right?
Maybe. Sing us a couple. Belt us out a couple notes. I'll be the judge of why you're the drummer and not the singer.
So the leave button is at the bottom corner, right?
No,
I'm just kidding. What's up? What's up, guys? What I miss?
Nah, well, we not much. We're just going around talking some shit. We just started. We kind of tried to stack the algorithm a little bit. Let's see if it did any good.
You should let him pick his choices
Yeah.
for all three.
Oh yeah, so check this out. I'm gonna wait. Let me cut them to the bass solo while I cut us to the other screen, because I did record a bass solo for this one. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. They can't hear us right now. Can you hear us?
Well, mine's still going.
Nice.
Yeah.
I used it like religiously though. Like I was fucking sucking on that thing. That's what she said like all the time. 24 hours a day.
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
feel that.
I apologize.
What's
I
happening?
guess
I'm sure you do.
the chat screen wasn't working for a minute. It should be working now. Give me the fucking Louis bag of donuts. Give me the fucking heads up. Is it fucking working? Is the bitch working now? I just rearranged everything today, so I guess I unhooked some shit and then hooked it all back up and tried to fix it all. Little kinks, it'll be fine. So Mike, what you missed out on is the algorithm stacking at the beginning. The game I come up with to try to stack the algorithm, which was each one of these columns has a punk band that is infamous in the fucking genre, formed in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Which one of these bands would you pick as the most influential from the 70s in this column for you?
Well, for me, I'm gonna go with The Exploited. Um, that's kind of like my first old school punk band that got me into the genre. So gotta go with The Exploited. I don't know if they're my favorite though, but definitely like most influential for me.
Word. What
What did you guys choose?
I went with
That group?
Bad Brains.
I went with Descendants.
Are they on the list?
Yeah, I
Can't even
picked
see.
Descendants. Oh, it's kind of small for you to see, eh?
It is, huh? Hold on. Let me fucking.
That's also what she said.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah, those are good choices, I guess. Yeah, you know.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Pop your.
Yeah, what did you choose?
Kennedy's.
Kennedy's, yeah, fair.
Kennedy's.
80s.
Yeah, 80s.
I'm gonna go with Bad Religion on that one. Ian, did you go Bad Religion?
No, I went no effects.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, no effects, like arguably, like with today's popularity, probably one of the more influential ones, but I like Bad Religion better, so I'm gonna go with Bad Religion. 90s. I'm probably gonna get kicked out for this, but I'm gonna go with Blink-182. I'm a drummer. You can't beat Travis Barker, so.
It's a fine pick. Don't listen to anyone.
Okay, so
Honestly, same goes with Bad Religion, though. Brooks Wackerman, like one of the best punk drummers in the world. So.
Surprised you didn't go
That's,
with Vandals, Mike. You
Vandals works too. Brooks played for Vandals too, I think, didn't he?
I'm not sure about that. Josh Freese plays for Vandals, right? And then he also does like Nine Inch Nails and like a ton of other people like Devo.
Well, I don't know. Brooks has been around. I think he definitely had a stint with the Vandals at one point. But
Okay.
yeah.
Word. Okay, so which one would you all get rid of in each category?
Get rid of. Oh. Jeez. Okay, I'll start with the 90s this time. They're all good though. Let's go H2O.
I'm gonna agree with Mike for that one too. Just
I mean,
easier.
They're a likable band. It's just I don't know. H2O for the 90s, for 90s, 80s. The thing is, though, any band that you get rid of, it affects the next generation. So, like, if I get rid of a band in the 70s and 80s, which bands does that actually cancel out going forward?
You know you're
right?
not God though, right? Like,
Yeah.
You're not changing the course of history.
Yeah. History's already established. You're just banning their music from current.
It's okay.
What we didn't know is that Mike has a time machine and he's
Farted on a mosquito.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna go back and
80s.
kill Waddy.
This might not be a popular choice, but I'm gonna go with Pennywise. I don't know. Just not the biggest fan. But again, it's a hard choice. Like out of all the choices there, like I don't know. Something about Pennywise that just rubs me the wrong way. 70s. Fuck, man. Why do we have to start with this?
So we can judge you in the future.
I know. I'm gonna go with let's go with Fear.
Ooh.
Oh,
Chris, you got the Fear.
So he shows up, he knocks off one of the bands is your choice, and then he picks one of the choices that's Billy's band that he would knock off.
Yeah.
This is a hard game.
This is a hard game. So as far as
There's no right answers.
yeah, there is no right answers except for mine.
Chris, just turn your hat the other way, Chris.
No, I'm going to represent Mr. I'm 70 and have my moments. Really good show recently at the Horseshoe, but, like, oof. I can't imagine being that old and still playing. Like, if I am, I'm going to be in a wheelchair talking to an iPad.
What, like fucking...
They're a good band. Also on the SLC Punk soundtrack, so
Yeah,
they got points for that
is
one.
that why you picked Exploited? Sex and Violence?
I mean, they are on that soundtrack too. Yeah, that's a good one.
What band?
I like both those things, right? You guys know me. So.
Which bands out of each one would you get rid of, Chris?
What, on mine?
Yeah, what are you getting rid of?
What
70s, I get rid of the Cramps. 80s, I get rid of the the Minutemen. And for the 90s, I get rid of the Ataris.
The Minutemen! You might be banned from my show, Chris. The Minutemen? Seriously?
It's the only band on there I didn't really listen to growing up.
You did... Oh.
I know.
Double nickels
I know.
on the
It means I
dime.
got some bands to listen to.
Okay.
Realistically, none of them need to be taken off. They're all fantastic bands, right?
Yeah, they are. Well,
You're making me make hard choices.
yeah.
Hard choices.
All of them are great bands except for Rich Kids on LSD. Because...
Goddamn, see, now you might have a big RKO fan.
You're about to say LSD.
No.
Without RKL, you don't have no effects.
Yeah. It's all that fucking badass bass playing. It is like, yeah,
And
you're right.
you don't have Lagwagon.
Yeah.
This goes back to the whole time machine thing. So, like,
Fat Records would be severely screwed up. We would lose a lot of bands that we love today.
Yeah. You're right. That fucking nerdcore scene was really influential on everything that came out after that. You're right. So, Ian, what bands would you get rid of here?
I would get rid of from the 90s H2O, mostly just because I never really listened to them. Same thing with the 80s, No Use for a Name, just never really listened to them. And I'll go with Sham 69. And not because I don't like them, I just never really listened to them. So.
Carly, did we do your get rid ofs? I can't hear him.
You guys hear me?
There.
Now
Hello?
we can.
Okay. Here, let me turn on my mic a little bit.
Hello.
So I would go with what Chris chose, and I would go with the Cramps, and it's just strictly because I never listened to them. It's not that I dislike them. I don't really know it. I couldn't tell you a song right now. In the 80s, I go with Bouncing Souls. I've never been a fan, personally. You know, each their own, but I'm just not a fan of them. And then for the 90s, MXPX. I don't like them very much. They're just not really my cup of tea.
Rolly has the cramps. He just doesn't like having the cramps.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Big old meal.
So, most controversial thing I've ever said on this show: get rid of Social Distortion. You guys don't seem affected by that. Everyone around here would be pissed.
Again, just don't really care.
Just don't really care.
I fucked with them a little bit when I was younger. I think everybody has that phase when they go through like finding all of the bands, and it's like, oh, cool, like this is different, but it's it's rockabilly-esque. But then I don't know, I just got over it. Like I respect them, I respect what they do, but you wouldn't find them on any of my playlists.
There's a great movie, however, called Another State of Mind, which is done in conjunction with Youth Brigade, and it follows Mike Ness and Social Distortion, and like is a really good movie. I've seen
Send me the name to that after, if you can.
So, I guess the live chat is having problems hearing. The stream's having problems hearing Eric and Chris.
all right. Well, we can fix that. How's that, Billy? Am I good enough for your radio?
I guess
Does
so.
it sound like I'm on old time radio?
There.
Hello.
Now you all should be balanced. Now we should be
Okay.
balanced. I fucking hope so. Because I can balance my shit right fucking here, but you guys, like, I have no control over your shit.
It's a wild, wild west out
Are
here.
you saying we're a little unbalanced?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I could clip
Oh,
right now
chemically.
if I want to.
So getting rid of 80s. That one I do have issues with, I guess, because like I really don't want to get rid of Rich Kids, because you're right, the fucking bass is great. That fucking
Little Joe.
right?
Coming from
And
the
and
bass
I love
line,
the
man.
fucking Gorilla Biscuits. I'd get rid of. Ooh, I'd almost get rid of Agnostic Front.
You know what? That would probably be like out of
No.
The worst part is, though, once again, punk rock history. You get rid of Agnostic
No,
Front,
okay, fuck.
you lose, like, a ton of
Okay, keep
hardcore
Agnostic
fans.
Front. Get rid of Bad Religion. Fuck those guys.
If you get rid of that religion, no offense.
Goddamn Epitaph
damn it.
Records.
No
Foiled
offense. Doesn't
again.
sound like me.
Yeah, we could just do Epitaph Records. It'll be fine. And you know what? Fuck Tony Hawk. Let's get rid of Goldfinger. Even though they released a pretty good album the other day.
It was all Tony Hawk's fault. Yeah, that one
You,
video
Tony
game.
Hawk. You son of a bitch.
Did all those vert tricks. Goddamn.
God damn it. Yeah. Okay. So like we're really here for the and not this fucking algorithm stacking shit, because I don't even know if that's working. It was just a theory that I wanted to test out. We're here to jam some music, and what all did we pick? What all did we pick? Crowley, I'm going with you first. You're up on my screen first.
So what I chose for today was Flatliners, Destroy to Create. And the reason why I chose that, it was very influential on like me doing music, which then led to Ghetto Blaster. Like at that time, I had already heard Rancid, and like I was listening to Offspring at that time, and diving my foot into punk, because I grew up on hip hop, and then I kind of like switched over. And I checked out, I know Choking Victim, and then around that time I found Choking Victim, Leftover Crack, No Cash, which were extremely influential, which got me to start like playing and jamming with a buddy. We started doing covers. But when I heard Destroy to Create, it was actually the first time I was drinking rum too. But I was sitting there and the guy put it on a Walkman. Like, this is dating ourselves right now. He put it on a Walkman and he put it on, and I was just like, what the fuck? Because the way he explained it, he's like, yeah, these guys are from Newmarket. They're only like a few years older than us. And I was just like, what? Like, these guys are in our age group and they're pumping this shit out? It was the song for me that made me realize that, like, I could do this if I wanted to. Not to that extent, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, why, if they're playing and they're recording, why the fuck can't I? So this song was like the push that made me realize that, like, at that age that I could try to do it. So, yeah, it was pretty monumental for me.
Word. The song I would also like to note is named after a SNL skit that involved Garth Brooks and Will Ferrell playing Satan. Song's called Fred's Got Slacks. Though it's not the same song. But yeah, let's jam the shit. Let me check my fucking levels, make sure that shit's not going to be too loud. Because it might be.
Apparently my mic's still low.
Is that what they're saying? Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Sorry.
That might be too loud. Yeah. Wait. I'm gone. Hold on.
Where'd you go, Billy?
I'm back.
Oh my god.
Right. So yeah, that was Will Ferrell at the end singing "Fred's Got Slacks." I saw Perfect Circle live in 2001, and they played "Fred's Got Slacks," but the
SNL skit.
Yeah.
Not the Flatliners.
So
That would have been too impressive. They know the Flatliners?
So the Flatliners, every year the Flatliners do a show, like a Christmas show, and not the one that just passed, but the one before that was the anniversary of this album. I think I don't know, Ian. I don't know if you were there, but I know the three of us were, and it was phenomenal. Minus the sound being a little off or whatever. Like it was really cool to see them do that again.
It was, but it was
Chris had
also
some
interesting.
issues,
Well, no, yeah, that was the one thing. They progressed and changed so much as a band that it was modern Flatliners playing classic Flatliners,
Yeah.
and you could tell the difference.
Oh, for sure.
The songs were very different in the way the vocals were done and everything, and people do change over time, right? So it's just being true to themselves. But yes,
20 years.
yes, Crow. I was like, it's a good performance. The sound is a little weird, and that is a little like it off kilters me listening to it because I'm expecting. I guess it's like an 18-year-old Chris Caswell singing voice, and he's now.
I think he was like 14, dude.
Yeah, he was like
Even better.
15 or 14 when he recorded that. So it's like because I'm sure you've done.
I actually really wanted a child up there singing. That's that's what you're trying to say, right?
But like
He can't go back in time. He doesn't have your time machine, Mike.
We're working on it.
But it's like even some of my old stuff, man. Like I go back and I've listened to it. I'm just like I don't think I could even recreate that. Like my voice is just not like that anymore. Like coming from 16-year-old baby Crow to like now, it's just like I don't know. But like you're right. Like so much time's passed, and especially their sound for like a specific band. Like they've changed so much over the years that like going back to that, it's cool. It's as good as you're gonna get, but it's definitely not what it was. But it was still cool to check out. Like it was a really cool show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
I mean, I was also there for some gas in a match or whatnot from Suicide Machines.
Oh,
Suicide Machines, yeah.
Yeah, Suicide Machines were there too. You
That,
know what?
That was the reason for me.
I don't know if it was the first show or second show, but one of our first shows or maybe third show, it was in Brantford, and it was with the Flatliners Incorporation. I don't know if you remember that or not, Ian. Probably not.
I do remember that show.
Do you?
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah. That was I think that was like our third show. We did this weird thing where like we didn't play Toronto first, so we played Barrie, and then we played Brampton. We did that show with you guys at that donut shop where Derek almost lit the place on fire.
Oh yeah. Was that
With
that
the
show? Because
With the
I don't
cymbals.
remember.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was that show.
Yeah.
And where I was like.
That was one of our first shows.
Trying to figure out what to do with this can that was on fire.
Yeah, we have a liquid.
Like, oh my god, it's gonna explode.
Yeah, it was like it was crazy, dude. But
Try
yeah,
pouring
that
it
was-
down the sink and then realizing that's not helping. Like it's just making things worse. So
Now the sink's
I'm like,
on
okay,
fire.
bring it out to the parking lot.
That was crazy, dude. Yeah, so I think that was our second show. I think our first show was either the Barrie one or the Brantford one. But it's funny, we just played B towns, like Barrie, Brampton, and Brantford, and we're like, all right, I guess we can play Toronto now. But yeah,
Sorry.
I think I'll just cut in back down memory lane there. So there's a band called Angry Agency, and they were awesome. And what they used to do was light their cymbals on fire. And I want to say that I think that might have gave Derek a bit of the idea that he would do the same thing.
he did it before though, right? Like he pulled it off before that show. That wasn't the first night he was trying it.
No, he done it a few times, and we were always like super sketched. Like, oh my god, man, all right. But it was generally pretty good until that time. And then after that, we're like, yeah, you're not doing that anymore. Like, you're not, like, that's pyrotechnics, man. That's what you hear about all these venues in the States and stuff going up in flames, And it's like, dude, I don't want to be that band that's in the news like that way.
Yeah. Just like no venue will ever let you play.
No.
That was funny shit though. Good time.
So, we were all caught up in in the algorithm stacker, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream that the flyer that everyone saw online was made by Raz from Antivenom, and I am going to anyone who participates in the group chat has a chance of winning a copy of it as a poster, for I have a couple posters of it coming. So if you're watching, jump up in that fucking chat and say something. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people contending for it currently. Right? It should be here in fucking 2 weeks, though. It was backed up, I guess. But when I get it, I'm going to send some out. And whoever fucking... Plus, I also have some fucking stickers and buttons. Stickers and buttons coming. Woo.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get up enough money to get me a screen printing kit so I can make my own shirts and fucking... Because I'm looking online and all these fucking custom shirt companies, they're no longer doing the actual screens anymore. They're doing these fucking heat presses. And I don't know if you guys have had some of them shirts, but they look awesome at first. And then after about 50 washes, they start fucking falling all apart. Yeah, right.
In chunks. I know exactly what you're saying.
I would much rather have the screen, the ink screens, and just make that shit myself. That way I know what kind of quality I'm getting. What?
Hell yeah.
When I was in like grade 7, I used to make my own t-shirts, and you could buy this like paper from Staples that you could just print off a design and iron it onto a white shirt. So I just had like all these DIY like Dead Kennedys, Sex Pistols shirts and stuff, and it's just the shittiest quality ever. After like 3 washes, just all cracked and peeling off. But yeah, it was a good DIY method back in elementary school days.
That's how I made my Operation Ivy shirt, actually. And because like the square was only so big, I was like, fuck, I can't fit like the font and the thing, so I bought 2. I did the font like sideways and like a long one into that one. It's they didn't hold up very well.
Wasn't the first Ghetto Blaster shirts there, Crowley, Franco did, and he had like one of those DIY speedball kits that you did at home?
Yeah. Franco made one for himself, and then he made a batch of stuff himself. Yeah, at the beginning before we got anything out, it was like very like few people. You get one. You get one.
What? So he would use he made his own screen with the emulsion. Because that's what I was looking at.
I don't even remember exactly what he did.
It's like you could get it at Michael's.
I think what he did first was, I remember what he did was he actually got like the logo from me, right? Like the file. And then he went to some like place like in a mall that like prints shirts, and he made one for himself. And then he showed up to the From Parts Unknown show, because it was the last From Parts Unknown show, the CD release. He showed up with that on, and he was just like, yeah, this is the direction that you guys should go. And basically just trolled us. Like, okay, dude. But yeah, so he made his own, and then he made some for some people. It was like a cool little logo. I had like a Dickies vest of it for a super long time. I think Tom Ireland has it still. But yeah, it was a cool little logo.
Word. But yeah, if anyone wants to help and donate, I just launched a new thing called buymeacoffee.com, where you can make a single donation, and whatever I get, it's going into merch, which I'm going to fucking turn around and give away on these fucking streams. Right? So right now there's only 7 people. I might just go ahead and fucking send all 7 stickers and buttons, because fucking why not? We'll do that shit. Let's do that.
Well, I know our buddy Zach Brown is watching right now because he just texted me.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's in the group chat, but he just said, "Tell Chris to play Nagafuki Surprise by the Hardcore Riots."
Oh, fantastic!
Of course he did. Of course he said that.
Absolutely.
Chris's old band.
Hey Zach, you want to take a trip? 3 of us, we'll go to the cottage and hang out. For old time's sakes.
Is there a backstory here we need to know, Chris?
Yes, I've heard it. I think I've heard this.
That's up,
Bro, you sure you don't want to tell the whole story from the cottage?
No, that's probably.
That might be a hell of a segue.
I think that's for another one. We'll have Zach on when we're talking about something else. That's a long story.
Yeah. Oh, my
Good times. weird times. Low canoes.
Well, I guess now that we've jumped into some stuff there, Billy, did we even introduce ourselves on the stream at all?
No, we didn't. We didn't.
We just
No,
went right
this is,
to...
well, I got it
We're just
labeled
chilling,
as
man.
the Ghetto Blaster special. So I mean, I'm assuming that people will kind of like.
That sounds like a sex move.
It does. The Ghetto Blaster
What's the old
special.
Ghetto Blaster special.
Yeah. So now you must describe it to me. How does it go down? The Ghetto Blaster special.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. But Chris, if you want, if you want to,
It all starts back when they went to the cottage together.
Yeah, that's true. You'll hear the story one day. We'll get Zach on and it'll be a whole thing. It'll be fun. Chris, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell the people.
Oh, introduce myself. I'm Chris Hardcore. I played guitar in Ghetto Blaster from their Crow? Was it 2012?
I think it was like late
2011.
2011, probably.
All right.
I think. I don't know, man. My memory's shit, but
Yeah. Yeah. The Think for Yourself era and Tales of a Twisted Mind.
And I'm Ian. I play bass, and I came in after the first album.
What'd you do for the first album, though?
The first album I recorded it actually.
I mixed it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Wasn't technically the first ever recording kind of thing, because I know you guys had something before, right?
Unofficially.
Before, and I say you guys because you were like a different crew originally.
Yeah. I could talk about that in a sec. Mike, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, sure. I'm Mike. I play drums. I guess I'm not an original member, but just lucky enough to get to record on the last EP with Ghetto Blaster. So yeah, appreciate you guys having me here.
He did a bunch of the tours with us too. Like he was on the Mad Conductor tour and stuff. So he was a godsend after what we had to deal with in the past. So
Yes,
yeah.
interesting stuff.
Yeah, we had some weird luck with drummers, so that was kind of peculiar. But anyways, yeah, my name's Crowley. Obviously, I played in Ghetto Blaster. Before that, I was in From Parts Unknown, and then we kind of moved. Me and Andy moved over with Neil from No Equal. We were like brother bands. So we started. I think it was like 2007. Is when we started. And we recorded a couple demos, like 3 songs. I think it was Get Drunk and GBC. There was another one that I'm not going to name because it's not appropriate. Yeah, so that was like a demo thing we did, and then like right away, because we had used Ian from Parts Unknown's album, we'd already like built like a relationship with him, and we liked what he did, and it was just chill vibes. So we brought him back to do the GB one, and he knocked that one out of the park too. And then between that and Think for Yourself, we had a member change up. So Neil left, and then we brought Ian in. And then at that time, for the first album, I was on bass. Since he came in and we decided we didn't want to do like dueling bassists, I switched over to guitar. And and then we did that. We recorded Think for Yourself, I think in like 2010. It was because I remember it took like two years or so to print, to actually come out. I know we sat on it for a really, really long time. So I think it was like 2010, because it came out in 2012, right, guys?
Yeah.
I think.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
I could look over
like,
my
it took, like,
notes,
2
but
years.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Because of title tracks. Being
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That was the
issue.
thing. That was the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
I joined in 2012, I think, so
Yeah.
it might have been like on the cusp of that.
You came in right after the Johnstones tour, basically. Like right after. I don't remember when that was. What time of year it was, the Yellow Snow tour. It was probably
Yellow
like Christmas, like around winter, right? Like January, February.
We did Yellow Snow, and then we did the Stomp Anniversary tour. And at the end of that, Mike joined.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, you're right. It's the Stomp Anniversary. Yeah, my bad. I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it was funny because Mike had come to the first show at the Stomp Anniversary when we played in Toronto.
Yeah, I
And then
remember
at the end of that weekend, we were like, "Yo, Mike,
Come on.
you
Come
want
on
to come
in.
play?"
I remember I
And for
met
those
him.
who don't know, that's the plant was with Planet Smashers and Big D and the Kids Table. That was the tour package.
And the beat.
Yeah,
down.
I think the beatdown was there too. Yeah.
Yeah. I apologize.
Oh no, you're good. I think that was the first time I met Mikey, and I met him right after our set. I was going. There was a 7-Eleven convenience store or something, and this is old like drinking Crowley, by the way. This isn't sober Crowley. And I just decided I wanted a banana, so I took one, and then I ran into him, and I was just like, and I was just like, hey dude, how's it going? Like just me, blah blah blah. Here's a banana. I gave him a banana. You know, that was our first interaction. I just handed him a fucking banana, and then 3 days later, I was like, "Hey, do you want to play in my band? Do you want to play drums in my band?"
That wasn't the first time he gave him a banana.
No, it wasn't the last either. Yeah, but,
So
no, a lot of random ass stories over the years and stuff. I'm sure we'll.
Word. So, shall we move on to the next song, chosen by Chris, who has a story to go with it?
Oh yeah. As Crow was saying, I'm guessing, Mike, you were on the MC tour as well.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
All right, so I chose Tomb Dig and Shovel, a Mad Conductor, and in turn, I thought it would be a good play for this session between all of us, because we all did a tour with Mad Conductor, and it was great, because Mad Conductor and like No Cash were like extremely influential to like all of us in one fame and fortune. Mike, you as well?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought they were awesome, man. I thought it was honestly awesome.
Run Your Pockets is like a huge album for a lot of us, and then what is it? Renegade Space Rock is
That
the
first
like
one.
MC album. Yeah. And Tube Dig and Shovel was like really big stuff, and there's a video of them playing in Kensington Market. That's also a really big one for the pedestrian Sundays, where they do Tomb Dig and Shovel in the middle of the street, and that's
that's a
like
sick
a really
video.
cool, fond memory that like I remember like seeing and the rest of it, because like that tour was like really high highs and really weird stories. Like one of the shows was booked. Was it Kitchener? I always get confused whether or not it was Kitchener or Guelph. And
Waterloo,
we played in a party room.
Yeah,
Waterloo.
Just
All right.
Waterloo.
So we played in the party room of an apartment building with MC and Kids and Legend, and the promoter like invited 4 of his friends.
I don't even think anybody played, man. I think
No,
it was
Kids
just
and
like-
Legend played, and then we set up and we played one song, and we were like, "Yeah, fuck this," and we all left in one big group. Like, this is a waste
sounds
of
right.
everybody's time.
That sounds about right.
There are better places to be, like Chatham. Chatham was a good band experience amongst
That
all
one
of us.
definitely was a team bonding experience for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, Billy, you want to hear about how the cops decided that they should hold MC in a venue in Chatham, but that's because we were very speedy and got the hell out of Dodge. There was like nobody there, and the venue, we were all drinking except for Ian, who was driving, and we weren't having a good time. Like everybody at the show we were on edge, and like we knew it wasn't going to be a crazy show, but we also didn't know it was going to be dead and be like 5 people. So all drinking, might have found some stuff to break in behind the venue, started throwing it over into the parquet. So I kept lookout and saw the security, and as the security stuck their head out, me and Ian went and grabbed the van, and we sped off and went to London to stay at a friend's house. And we waited for hours for MC to get to the same house. And when they came out, they were like, "What the fuck? You know, we had to wait like an extra 4 hours because the cops stopped us and decided that it was our problem."
Best part, I don't remember any of that.
And he was the sober one. He was the one that was driving.
That was the other band on that bill was like, they sounded like Sublime. They were very, very Sublime-esque. I can't remember what they were called though.
Soul of the Sound System.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Because they covered Ghetto Blaster after that.
Those guys were talented. They were good.
Yeah, they were really
up
good.
and coming band.
Yeah, they were really good actually. Yeah.
And didn't the 2 dudes that went on to do that band with Theremin?
Yeah.
And
Big
they
Brother
were
did
really
end up
cool
playing with
actually
them later on.
too. They were all super talented guys.
Yeah.
And they had a guy with he was doing kind of a Dead Kennedys thing with the one glove and blood, and then he had a theremin. It was pretty neat.
I didn't know they did anything after that band. That's cool.
Yeah, they're cool. I can't remember the name of it. If you should try to figure out if we can remember.
Oh, that's one.
Uma Thurman?
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman.
Something noise. Because they were a noise punk band too.
You're right. I think it was something noise. You're right. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'll remember. And
Ran
then I
into
may
them
not
randomly,
remember to
too.
tell you.
And then we also the other band was Kids in Legend. Was on the tour.
Yeah.
Which was yeah.
You're still in a band with one of them.
Yes. Nigel from Kids in Legend plays drums for Wildcard. And Wildcard's also playing a show February 7th here in Toronto in case you're on the
Check it out.
the stream and actually gonna make it out. Seascape.
Oh yeah.
Word. That was a great plug. I'm glad you got that in there.
A smooth transition.
It was very smooth. Just like this transition into the Mad Conductor song. So I'm going to cut them to a bass solo. That was smooth, right? That was pretty smooth.
Smooth as fuck.
So, yeah, I really wish I would have fucking reviewed that bass solo. I really need to do that. I'm sure it was fine, though.
I'm sure it sounds good, man. Someone in the chat was asking for the story behind Never Alone.
Oh, yeah, that's Matthew Quinton wants to know the story behind Never Alone. What's the story behind that, yo?
There isn't really much of one. It's just like I was at a time, I think around that time, where like I was just feeling like super isolated and like antisocial, and always had those kind of traits, like feeling kind of like on the outside of society, I guess, and just shit in general. And at that time, I really feel like the only thing that was like keeping me going was like playing music and going to shows and like being around the community. So I wanted to write a song basically that was just saying that, like, you know, life can be shitty and it's going to be, like, it's a certainty that it's going to be. And there's going to be times where like you feel like you're completely by yourself and like alone, isolated. But through music, I feel like, just like the song says, like, you're never really alone. You know what I mean? Like, there's somebody that sung something that like it's resonating with you, or that like somebody listens to the same song as you and they have the same emotional impact or whatever it may be. Like, it's just like music will bring people together, makes me feel better. Like I'm part of a community, something bigger than myself, I guess. But yeah, that would be the backstory behind it. We've never played it live. Not once.
He said that song gives him strength every day.
That's cool to hear, man. I appreciate that. That's cool.
Word.
Let's hear some Matt Conductor.
Oh, Raz jumped up on this the chat. I want to give him a shout out. Thank you for fucking making this flyer. Fucking, that guy's awesome.
You're the best, man. You are the best.
So let's fucking rock this shit.
Oh, my friend, you have been grossly misinformed. You've been digging that tune straight out the womb to the Morgan uniform. So I guess that you best stick to writing jingles, cause I got more crap in my trash and you got in your single. Oh, my friend, you have been grossly misinformed. You've been digging that tune into a crazy place. It kinda put me in a dog-like state. So how many takes would it take for me to let go with this mic backstage? Not enough to steal each one of my dime nickels and pennies. So I waste all this time on rhyme riddles. If anything, I'll just jump the gun like John was Woo when it's time to run. Pop the holes, come on right along. Don't look now, but I got your tongue. I love the blood that I don't do, son. Hot sleeping, I'm coming to a can't see day. Couldn't think until we're gonna eat some pain. No drugs in the womb, but before it's in, I got bugs in my room when they're eating my. My first impression, 4, 5, 22, 12, 9, 14, but the name shouldn't take that direction. Go to the hospital, now you got a mixed-up infection. Let them run a couple tests on the lobe in the front, like how many weeks in a minute? Rude boys face time. No, you can't speak till your dinner is finished. Have fun digesting the microphone sickness. Dr. Chief can Dr. Mayhem. Many volts on one to be grounded. You close your eyes cause you liked how it sounded. Took it to the left, took it to the right, like that, say your sphere got mounted. Oh, my friend, you have been grossly misinformed. You've been digging that tube straight out the womb to the Morgan uniform. So I guess that you best stick to writing jingles, cause I got more crap in my trash and you got in your single.
Yeah.
That's a solid pick.
Such a good bass line in that song.
Yeah, it's so grooving, man. It's just that album. Like I haven't listened to that in such a long time. It like this particular song especially. Like it just fucking shoots you right back, like right back to those days, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's a mind trip.
Yeah, they're awesome. Chris, I think your mic's off.
Okay, we can't hear you, Chris. I don't know what's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you are.
There you go.
There you are.
Easy. But yeah, no, like playing with them is good times. Like that album definitely early. What is that? That's 2007. I think that came out.
No, shut up. Don't do
Yeah.
that to me. Don't do that to me. Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotta be.
you're old now.
Well, all right. My memory first listening to it on a little speaker, smoking a joint down in Hyde Park on somebody's phone. Back before any like type of high res was good on it, and then like that week go to MySpace because that was a big part of like the Ghetto Blaster era of like dealing, right?
MySpace? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was huge, yeah, dude. That's where we met most people. Like that's where I met Tommy, Broken Culture. Like that's how we met those boys. That's how we met Kenny with My Own Religion. Like everyone, dude. Like fucking Riot Ska.
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang Cocktail. Yeah, I can't list them all, but like that's where it all started. I miss it sometimes. Like I felt like it was a lot better. So
Like peak social media.
it was, but like it was great to like as a band network. You know what I mean? Like if it's Facebook, when Facebook first rolled out, there were no pages, there were no anything. It was just like, okay, so what? I'm just personally messaging people now, and just like, hey, my name's fucking Eric. Like check out my band. You know, like I don't know. Like it just didn't really feel. It wasn't the same vibe as like messaging from a band page. You know what I mean? And like obviously Facebook over the years changed, but like I don't know. I never felt like it got to like where MySpace was. MySpace was.
Well, no, because you can't put your fucking favorite song up on your page when people go to it, Like,
or like HTML code your shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
people are
like
cool.
Fucking pimp out
The
my
original
page.
media player, Billy. The original MySpace media player, whatever WAV file or MP3 you put up, you could download directly to your computer.
And it was
I have
fucking
so many tracks because of that from independent bands that I never even saw make it into the Facebook era. Like, I went and checked up on people, and like bands just fall off, right? Like the Ready Men being a band that's like really difficult to find their albums or find information about them until about like 6 years ago. Then everything started like churning wheels again for some reason. But now, because, you know, wheels are churning so good, Billy found me the Restless album on vinyl. That was absolutely crazy. And like, that's one of those things, it changed. And now it's Instagram and TikTok. Like, it's a whole different medium. And
What
YouTube
blows
Shorts.
my mind is the fact that Last FM is still up, and you can still get all that. Yeah, you can still get all that information from Last FM.
I remember like Reverb Nation and shit too, or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
There was a few when we were starting up, but yeah, like Chris is right. Like from what we were doing, like when we were in it, that would have been like 2008 to 2013. So like fucking 10, 12 years ago. A lot's changed since then. I've been in bands since then, but I haven't done what I used to do for Ghetto Blaster, which is like manage and do all like a lot of the networking and shit behind scenes. I don't think I could do that these days. It's way too fucking much. It's like you have to be like a content creator. You have to have like stupid little videos that are like, you're fighting the algorithm, right? And like the second you lose momentum, the algorithm forgets about you and pushes someone else that's like out there. So like it's tough. I find it like it's really tough for people these days to do it. I got to make a note right here for Destruct up on the chat. Said the day he discovered Canon Law on MySpace, he discovered Ghetto Blaster a minute later, and I reached out.
They're also a cool band too, man.
Yeah.
Canon Law. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reached out to that guy the
pretty
other
cool.
day, and I'm gonna do an interview with him at in March.
Cool.
Right. He was in another band called The Shake Up, and he just recently released some new stuff, but it's all classical good Spanish guitar.
Oh,
Cool.
that's cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I got ADD and I had to spit that out because it was
I think we all do to a degree.
fresh in my mind. My wife don't understand it. She's like, because she'll ask me, she's like, will you do something? And I'll get up right then and I'll go and do it. And she's like, I wasn't meaning right now. Like, why are you doing that? And it's like, well, if you ask me to do something and I say yes and I don't get up and do it right now, in 30 minutes it's going to be gone out of my memory, and then I'm going to be in trouble for not doing the thing that I already told you I would do. So don't ask me to do something if you don't want me to get up and do it right now, because it won't get fucking done. Speaking of which, I meant to do a minute ago while we were talking about Mad Conductor. If you have yet to check out Hedzo, his new project, please do so. He has a new bass player, new drummer already, and I guess they're fucking kicking ass. He played a show on Friday. Go check that shit out, everybody.
Yeah, they're more like pop punk, I think.
Yeah.
Does it sound more like pop punk? I haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, you need to check it out. It's very much the way he described it to me was like, he said it's like a dirty Green Day, and he's not too far off of that.
Okay.
But that's a pretty accurate description.
I'll definitely check it
That
out.
kind of sounds like a move too, right? Dirty Green Day. I don't know what that would.
Oh, you know what that's gonna
Give
be.
me the old Ghetto Blaster special. Dirty Green Day. Yep. We actually used to do that.
I think I actually discovered Ghetto Blaster on MySpace too. Funny enough.
Did you?
Like I knew of you guys, and like we were all in the same circle, sort of. Like I knew Chris like through other people, but I think like Ghetto Blaster was over MySpace. So
That's the thing about
R.I.P.
The Toronto scene is like a lot of people that like not from around here might not realize, and maybe it's the same everywhere. I don't know. I didn't live anywhere else, but like, it's very interconnected. Like almost everybody's like played with somebody from another band that's in the same scene in one iteration or another. You know what I mean? Like most of the ska punk bands, if you list off the ones coming from out of Toronto, you'll see like, oh, he's played with this band with him, and then they went over here and did this, and this guy, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like fucking what's his face from
so,
Always Sunny, just connecting all the dots, you know? What I
yeah. That's what I had to do when I was doing research for my interview with you.
Oh yeah. I've bounced around a lot too, man. Like I'm the king of like going to a band and doing one album and being like, all right, I'm done. I'll see you later. Basically, after Ghetto Blaster, every other band I was in, I did one album and then I pieced. So a lot of different random shit. But I like it that way because you get to touch so much different like styles of music and different ways of, you know, different songwriters and shit like that. It was cool. But yeah, it's just like I think it's really neat that like the Toronto ska punk scene specifically is that interconnected. Like you can go down a whole fucking rabbit hole if you start listing off bands and their members and shit.
Now in Springfield, Missouri, we have kind of the same thing. Only, I want to say that there's only one drummer in all of fucking Springfield because the dude is in 5 to 6 bands, and like
that tends to be how it goes, man.
And like for his birthday every year, he does nothing but like a lineup of all his bands and like plays punk rock for fucking 5 hours straight.
That's fucked. That's crazy. That's nuts. So he does like a full set with all of his bands playing drums? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I played a show once where I did a back-to-back set with Ghetto Blaster and the Swabs, and I thought I was going to fucking die. Like, how do you do 5 on drums? That's crazy.
On drums,
these guys must have the craziest cardio ever.
Playing that same fucking punk beat through the whole thing.
That's insane. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was
Most I've done is 3. We had Disfunct, Running the Blank, and Ghetto Blaster.
With
I just keep it to play that show.
Yeah.
Was that Henchman? That was Henchman, right?
Yeah, it's Henchman.
Yeah.
That was a good time. That was a really good time. Though I was hurting so bad. I think me and Chris went a little overboard the first night in Montreal. Because I don't think I slept very much in between those 2 shows. But that also was a running theme back then. So not really like out of the ordinary either. But yeah, that was a fun weekend. Was that the first time we met Chet? Chris, or was that the other time when we came back from Sherbrooke and he was in the van?
Yeah, he.
Remember when we were outside with Justin?
Yeah, he was like, it sounds like the radio show in here. And we were like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I think that he was at Justin's one time.
Yeah, because like we were coming back from Sherbrooke to stay at Justin's place.
Yeah, and he was there visiting Justin.
Yeah, but I don't remember what shows we were playing. Yeah, we were having a little talk. We were having a heart-to-heart.
Yeah, but what was it? Vomit Fest, probably?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, probably makes sense. Because it wasn't the Cerebral tour, and it wasn't the Panama Red tour.
We went out to Sherbrooke for like a bunch of different things, though.
That's true.
Like,
yeah.
Because for all the time that I wasn't in Ghetto Blaster, I was also playing with Charlotte Swallows and Crack Squad. And we like, we were like a package, right?
Well, we were brother bands, right?
Yeah.
So it was just like one without, like, we were basically just like, if you're booking one, you better know. You better know as a promoter the other one's playing, you know? Essentially. It was a package deal, and it was really fucking cool. That's what made it so fun. Is having that, like, camaraderie with another band and being able to do that. It's always really cool. But yeah, we were a package deal for a while.
And Sherbrooke was because of Blame the Name.
Yeah.
Because Yorick and everybody, like, ended up out that way. And they had Bar Magog. So, like, when we played with MC, we also went to Sherbrooke and we played at Bar Magog.
Well, wasn't that a Vomit Fest that they played with us?
Was it Vomit Fest?
I'm pretty sure it was a Vomit Fest.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing us on the back of the shirt with both of them, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, also, again, man, it was a long time ago. I could be completely
it is a long time ago. I'm like, I don't even think I bought a shirt from that festival.
Oh, no?
Because,
I'm pretty sure I still have, like, every one, actually. I kept them. They're pretty cool.
You were able to keep them? I was the worst with shirts, dude. I lost so many shirts over the years because I would always, like, switch out on stage and then grab another one on side stage, but then I'd always be drunk. And then a wet shirt would end up in a corner somewhere, and the next thing I know, I'm like, where's my favorite shirt? Oh, it's in fucking Sherbrooke in a corner somewhere.
I'm currently still bad at fucking losing shirts, right? I've been in this house for fucking 10 months, and I've lost 6 shirts already, including my Big Brother shirt. I'm fucking pissed. It's like this shirt. I lost this shirt for fucking 4 months and just found it the other day. Right. I was a little upset about that.
I lost.
Oh, that should
My
give you
white
hope
cereal
that the other
shirt.
ones will come back, though.
It does. It does. It does. Let's cut into some more music real quick, guys. Ian, what'd you pick, and why did you pick it?
Well, I actually picked a song from Ghetto Blaster, since this is the Ghetto Blaster show. And I picked a one-off kind of song, Bankrupt, because this was a song that we actually recorded as just like, where the other ones were like, those were albums that we did. This was just a one-off recording opportunity that we got, and it got it from a buddy of mine named Russ, who actually played drums for Big Brother, even on the last record that Big Brother put out. And anyways, I knew him, and he's just like, he was going to one of those recording art schools, like I did also. And as part of your program, you bring a band in to record. So he brought us in, and we did this song. And I'm not exactly sure why we chose this song, but I want to say it was probably because that it was just something else that we had that wasn't like slotted for a record, I guess. It was just, I don't know. Remind me, Crowley, why we chose this one specifically.
No, bro, I don't fucking know.
It was just a one-off because you're probably jamming it.
I think what happened was that like we either recorded all the songs that we had, or we had songs in the works that weren't ready yet, and then we had that because I think we were playing it live for a little bit, because you were saying that like, I don't remember what happened, but like you weren't doing it as much with Corp or something along those lines. I don't remember, but then you brought it over and we started playing it, and then I think that opportunity came up, and it was just like, well, we have this song, like we all know it already. Why don't we? And it's a fucking sick song, so I mean, like, there's that too, right? Like, I fucking love Bankrupt, man. It's cool that there's 2 versions out there too.
Yeah, and technically, like, even though it was a song that I did with Corporation, it was technically recorded first with Ghetto Blaster. And you actually, on this recording, you have Andy on drums, and Andy actually has a singing part.
Yeah, he does
Right?
the middle one, right? The middle Bankrupt,
Yeah, I
if
think
I'm not
so.
mistaken. You know what's crazy?
And-
No, go ahead.
No, go on.
I find that I was listening to it a while ago, and I was like, yo, he kind of sounds like the singer of Converge a little, a little bit. Like when you listen to it, pay attention and see if you pick up on that or not for the second one.
So, like, this version is has like a bit of a slower intro, but I would say overall faster tempo than the Corp version. So anyways, yeah, that's the pick I had tonight, because I felt like it had a little bit of backstory, and that was like Ghetto Blaster 2.0, right? When it was me, Crowley, and Andy for the lineup. So it's like the second kind of, and that was the Think For Yourself lineup.
Yeah, think for yourself, era. Yeah,
Word.
it was probably the longest running era that we had of Ghetto Blaster in terms of like years. If you look at them, that was probably like the longest running lineup. And then obviously bringing Chris in, and then switching. You know, Andy left. We brought Mike in. We got the 4-piece for the last album, which was really fucking cool.
Shit yeah. Well, let's bust into that. I'm gonna give them a little bit of bass solo.
Always, dude. I can't wait. You sound like me after I do a feature for someone. I hope it's good. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. I should have checked it out. No, I'm just kidding. Was that? You live and you learn, bro. I don't know. No? Slowly.
Okay, let's bust into this. Give it some volume. Calm the fuck down. Hey, look at that.
Ooh, I know what song that's gonna go into. That's cool, man.
I always love that song too. It's a good one.
I fucking really, really love your vocals on that one, man. Like you're
Thank
giving
you,
it,
man.
like that's the Ian vocal that I always like that's it right there. You know what I mean? Like that's the one where I'm just like it's that fucking. I don't know, man. I remember the first. I think it was FPOs and we played with you guys for the first time. I think it might have been the Big Bop, but I don't remember exactly. I remember seeing you guys and just like, this is fucked. Like this is fucked. Like this is cool, man. Like I don't know. It was just like the closest thing to like having a leftover crack choking victim like umbrella band. I was like really doing it. That's like I don't know. You guys were just fucking solid as shit. I don't know. Like it was like a unit. You know what I mean? Like watching you guys play. And like the way you guys even orchestrated your set in terms of like set lists, like play 3 or 2 songs, take a break, do all that. Like I fucking stole all of that. I stole all of that because it was just you guys were a big influence. I think I mean Chris as well.
Oh yeah. I still remember the first corporation show with me and 2 friends to an empty reverb.
Oh yeah.
Because MySpace.
We did a lot of those ones, man.
Hearing Coca-Cola.
Everybody's done a lot of those.
You have to. Those are the notches on the belt that you need. You know what I mean? Like some people can't handle those shows, but you just gotta do them.
No, but yeah.
It's not their fault, man. Like that's the one thing people gotta remember, right? it's not the people who come out. It's not their fault. Only 2 people came out for whatever reason. It was promoted bad, weather.
2 in the afternoon. It was it was a matinee
Sunday.
show. Yeah, on a Sunday.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
No, but it was like the humble beginnings, right? Like,
Yeah.
I guess I had listened to Coca-Cola on MySpace and Invasion of the Wall Martians.
Yeah.
Were those the first 2?
Yeah.
So I heard those, and I knew you guys were coming to Toronto because I wasn't coming out to Brampton.
Back then, Brampton was so far away.
Yeah.
Take the bus for 3 hours. No, that was a later point in my life.
Nothing. That town just sucked for music, man. It really did. Except they had one. See, when we were coming around, like when I first started doing bands and stuff, you know, there was that post-hardcore. Now, that was huge out there. That was huge.
First
That
Baptist.
was a big scene for
Yeah,
them,
First Baptist. But when it came to punk, nothing, man.
No.
Nothing.
What was
We
the
did
other
do those
place?
All-Star shows a lot for a while.
I
All-Stars?
just did them because, you know, I just wanted to try and do something for the few people that were there to bring the music to them.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
didn't
some of
you
those
do
were really
punk shows
fucking
for
cool.
punk
Some of
prices?
them were bad, yeah.
Oh, no, not at all, man. I mean, I think that's
Like
where we
those,
first started
the
playing
one-
with the Rads.
Well, that specific one that Derek almost lit the place on fire. That was actually a pretty good show.
That was a good show, actually, dude. That was
And
any place
there
you
was
can
a-
buy a donut and a beer at the same time. It's great.
Yeah, it was a good
No, that
show.
was sick. That was a really good show.
And there was a handful of okay shows in Brampton like that.
Who else played that show? Was it the Rock-Ons?
Yes.
It was the Rock-Ons. I
'Cause-
remember because CJ was making fun of the lead singer. And and then like hitting on his girlfriend. I remember. Good old CJ. Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah, those the Rock-Ons were from Brampton too, right? And I
Yeah.
knew Al, and we just worked together, right? We just worked together with your local people, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we
Yeah, no,
did.
those were cool, man. It was cool you were doing that for as long as you did. Like, obviously they weren't all like bangers and shit, but the fact that it was like consistent and people knew that it was gonna happen and stuff, like I don't know, it gives people that like sense of like, okay, like there is kind of a bit of a scene around. It's not just let's go play Toronto. You know, like you could stack it on a tour pretty well. Like, oh, let's do it on like a Sunday or something like that. You know, I don't know. I had a lot of good times there. There's a lot of fucking like weird times, but there's a lot of really good times too. Yeah. Funny enough, talking about CJ, our first 2 shows we brought Jose and CJ came with us. I don't know how the fuck we fit them in the car, but we've managed to find a way. And they came to both our first shows. I don't know if anyone out there knows like CJ, but Jose is at the beginning of Get Drunk, like that song. And they were both really, really good friends of ours who are unfortunately no longer with us, but yeah, no, they were there in the beginning.
Yeah, fantastic musicians too.
Well, Jose being the reason for Ghetto Blaster coming back together too.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. When he passed away, that kind of brought us together to like, do like a benefit show for him to raise some funds for his funeral and stuff, and that was cool. It was. I mean, obviously the circumstances weren't. It sucked, but coming back together to do that, especially for him, was. I had a really good time. It was fun. As fun as it can be for something that's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But at least if you make
Cloud
a
over.
banger out of it, though, you know?
Yeah.
We made a banger out of it.
Well, I think he would have been proud. You know what I mean? Like he would have
hope
wanted
so,
us to
yeah.
go out there and have a good fucking time and do it for him and just have a fun night. You know, that's what he was all about, man. All he was about was having a good time and shit. So yeah, it was a good night. It was a really good night.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking over the chat, making sure I got everyone's name in this wheel for the drawing, for the free poster, and some buttons and shit.
Someone was saying, did we ever play with the Delegates from Montreal? Does that name sound familiar to you guys?
Ooh, you know what? It slightly rings a bell, but I
Does it?
just can't definitely just...
The name sounds adjacent to something that I feel like I would know, if that makes any sense.
That sounds so familiar to me. I think I might have one of their fucking CDs sitting up here somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, talk
I'm
amongst
gonna say
yourselves.
likely we did.
Like,
Honestly,
A lot
dude,
of
we
bands.
played with so many bands. We like when we were active, there was a few years there where we played a lot. We were playing a lot, so there's a lot of bands that I unfortunately probably don't remember. I was also, we were partying a lot back then. So I don't know about you boys, but I know my memory isn't.
No, my
great around
memory's not
those.
good at all.
Those 5 years there, it's like I can start talking about a story about a night that happened in 2013, and then halfway through the story, it finishes with a night from 2009. In my mind, they're the same night, you know.
But I feel like I was having this conversation, I think, with Chris earlier about how that was very much the scene. And like, I feel like, I don't know if it's just we're all older now or if the scene is still that way, but back then it was very chaotic, drinking and drugs, a lot of, like, very big in a lot of bands. And I don't even know if it's like that now, but it was like that at that time. It was very chaotic. The punk scene was very chaotic.
Yeah. And when it's chaotic and everyone's chaotic, it kind of like makes you feel like it's more normal than it is. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like whenever it's like, oh well, he's doing it, then like I don't have a problem. Until you have a night like Chris and I had, where you sit each other down, and one person looks at the other and says, "You have a drug problem. You need to stop." And that person says, "You're right," and like is devastated. And 20 seconds later says, "Wait a second, you have a fucking drug problem too." Oh, you're right. Fuck. That was one of the funniest fucking moments of my life.
I don't know, man. You gotta tell me, it seemed like there was always a band that we played with that always had a song about another drinking song, man. Like it always seemed like just pure bands that all their songs were about drinking beer, man. I don't know. Is it like that anymore? I don't know. I feel like everybody's sober now.
I think, like, it was funny. I was actually talking about this with my sister the other day about my nephew and stuff. But, like, because the statistics came out, like, this generation, in terms of, like, their drinking, like, it's gone down by, like, I don't know, like 40 or 50% or some shit. I'm like, yeah, the kids aren't drinking as much anymore. They're also the first generation that have had legal weed.
That right there.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're 20 and you can go to the fucking weed shop, like, when I was 20, I was going behind an alley and hoping, like, my 5-piece wasn't all seeds.
Oh.
You know, like...
I also think probably, like to be real, I think probably COVID derailed that generation, to be honest, because they didn't get that opportunity to, like, go out to bars and stuff like that. Like, they got fucked for a bunch of years. So
Yeah.
I feel like there was
They're
a
coming of
derailment.
age years, too, eh?
Yeah, and when you imagine come to age, it's like COVID. Oh, and you're finally like old enough to drink, right? 19, you're going to go to the bar and stuff. It's like, and then they just didn't have that opportunity, and they didn't get that. So maybe it kind of broke the chain in a way, you know, for that generation. I mean, I'm just gonna hypothesize, you know.
I think the kids are doing just fine.
I think they're alright too. I see a lot of stuff going around that's pretty fucking cool. That gives me hope. But I'm also pretty sidelined, so I don't really go out as much as I would obviously like to and whatnot. But I know the hardcore scene right now is doing really fucking good. I keep seeing fucking pictures from like shows where it's just like all ages and packed and shit. I'm like, that's fucking cool. Because that's what every scene needs, man, is all ages. If you don't have all ages, like, you're fucked. You know what I mean? I think that's what fucked Toronto scene for as long as it did. When the Big Bop closed, right? Because the Big Bop was something really special in terms of community. And I'm sure you guys can attest to this because you both played there a lot too. But, like, there wasn't a lot of, like, ska punk bands have to play with ska punk bands. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of times, a lot of shows where it's like a ska punk band would be playing with like a punk band. You know what I mean? Like, there's just like, it wasn't as cliquish. There's a lot of like genre blending in terms of like the punk umbrella. You know what I mean? I find after the Big Bop, it kind of like all these little niche scenes started forming and it kind of changed. And then also nobody picked up the all ages. So like we skipped a whole like group of people.
Yeah, but isn't that weird, Crow? Because, like, I want to throw it out to you. The first shows we saw at the Bop, we were all ages kids.
Yeah, I think we were like 14.
Definitely. And then going into that, not only did we have the Bop, but you just sort of made your own way and did whatever you could. So, like, Ian is actually a huge inspiration in this. He was booking shows at Degrassi House. So we ended up having Degrassi House down the street from you for a little bit. You booked the Bane show, right?
It was,
you
it
had
was-
those community center shows.
It was punk bands for a punk price. That's
Yeah.
what I made. Because my idea was I wanted to have shows that were very cheap for people to go to.
Nice.
That's
cool.
Or they rented legions and stuff,
Yep.
right? Like promoters would rent legions, and you would have that. And there was just a drop off in people doing that specifically.
Yeah.
Like we didn't see that for a couple of years, and then you'd see like a band like Pseudo show up in their like infancy of coming out of high school, and you're like, wow, these guys are really damn good.
Yeah.
Or even Soul of the Sound System from Chatham was another band that was like they were just coming out of high school and they started hitting the 19 plus circuit, and we were playing a bunch of 19 plus venues because we didn't have all ages options other than Hamilton.
Yeah, dude, there wasn't for years there. Like it was like really rare that we would like see on one of our fucking flyers that said all ages. We always did 19 plus for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of. I mean, there's definitely that like drop. I think. I mean, I don't know. Like, Chris, you're more involved in it than I am now. Like, how do you find that the scene is in Toronto right now in terms of ska punk and just like punk in general?
Ska punk.
There's not really anyone. Right?
They're
There's
very
not a lot
light.
of people.
Yeah. So I'm meaning like the Rads,
Yeah.
right? There's some bands coming out of Hamilton, like Checkerboards.
Okay.
Big Brother plays predominantly like punk, so like even though we say we're ska punk, it's very heavily punk.
You guys are definitely
we
punk
got ska
ska.
monks. Yeah.
Like you guys are punk ska. You know what I mean? It was the same way I would describe from Parts Unknown. Like punk, they were punk. We were punk ska. And Ghetto Blaster's like ska punk, I guess. I don't know, but
I think all you need to have is one section of upstrokes on an album to be considered ska punk.
oh yeah, just
And I would agree with you there. Because, like, I would almost think of, like, Opposition Rising as being a ska punk band, man. Because they got very little ska, but it's just enough that they're a ska punk band.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
stand
like
here.
saying we're like a. It's like saying like we're like a hair metal band from the '80s because we have that like gallop part.
No, that's not how that works. It only works with ska.
Oh, okay, sorry. My mistake. I love that part, by the way, though. Because that album, Think for Yourself, was like a weird album because like it was like a transitional album because like there's so many songs we brought over from the first album, but then like I was writing a bunch there. It was just fucky. I don't remember the point I was gonna get to though.
Don't forget another one.
But I feel like that album had a flow, though. It did have a good flow.
It took a
flow.
bit. Oh, okay, I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, so I was writing a bunch, and like at the time I was still writing with Neil. Neil was helping a bit, and then obviously we split. He got writing credit for what he wrote on the album, and then Ian came in and kind of helped write some of the other stuff, and that was like in Beloved GTA. I had a song that was going, and I had this like bridge idea that I wasn't quite figuring out, and then he came in with the fucking gallops, and I was like, yo, this is fucking sick. Like this is such a cool, like, because it's so not what you would expect from the first part of the song, right? And then this part comes in and you're just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? It was sick. I don't know. I always really liked that part. It was really cool.
Bunch of blowing kisses up in the group chat. Let's move on to some more music. Mike, what'd you pick?
Well, speaking of the old Toronto days, I went with a big throwback here. I don't know if you guys remember the Expos.
You mean the donuts. You mean the
donuts?
Yeah. Well, no, that's just a weird like ska punk history thing because the donuts were like the original Expos name was the Donuts. You played with the Donuts for sure back in Corp.
I don't remember, man. I want to say maybe the Expos. I want to say maybe I played.
Well, that was the thing. They signed to Stomp, and Stomp didn't like the name the Donuts and made them change it to the Expos.
Is that what happened?
Even though it's like the most ska sounding name too.
The Donuts.
That is super fucking ska sounding. That'd be.
Hey,
But so is the Expos. That's also a really
Yeah.
generic ska sounding name.
Hi, we're the mozzarella
But,
sticks.
Yeah, the Expos. I think that was one of my first ska shows at Riley's, which is another venue in Toronto. It's like near Young and Bloor.
Riley's.
Or Young and Dundas.
I don't even think
I have a story about that after. Hearts Unknown and No Equal played there. We did like a battle of the bands, but we played 3 songs and 3 songs each, and the promoter fucking hated it because we would just do 3 songs and switch. And halfway through, our guitar player quit, and he just stood at the back and watched us play. And then he joined the band after the set. He's like, "I'm in the band." Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't got time for this.
But yeah, Riley's I remember very specifically. So we would play there and be like, "Fuck, we got to go up the stairs." It sucks.
Yeah.
Load in.
Yeah, it was way up there.
You
but
saw,
yeah,
you saw them there.
The Expos, yeah.
Who were they playing with? You remember?
I think it was like a classic lineup of those days, like Keeping Six and John Stones or something. It was
Maybe the Flats or some shit.
No, it wasn't the Flats. I never saw them back in those like early days.
Oh.
But I think it might have been like John Stones and Keeping Six or something. But yeah, the Expos, and yeah, they're a good band. Drummer was the singer too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, first ska show that kind of just opened up the world to like, you know, I was into like old school punk first, like Exploited, Sex Pistols, that kind of stuff. I didn't really know like anything past that, and then obviously like the generic like Much Music, MTV stuff back in those days, like Green Day, Blink-182, and then you know, once you got into that like Toronto ska scene, it kind of just opened up a whole new world. So going with the Expos.
Expos. I'm gonna cut them to a bass solo for a second.
Keep getting texts from Zach here. He's saying from Parts Unknown played with Expos and the Donuts.
Did we? How do you remember that? How does he
at
remember
the Reverb? He had the Reverb and the Donuts at the Smiling Buddha.
What the fuck? He can't hear us right now, I don't think.
Yeah, he
he's
can.
also
going.
You guys
he's
are
also
back on
asking
the
about
mainstream.
butter chicken. I don't know. Anyways, Billy, Zach is he was in From Parts Unknown, and I'm in a band with Zach right now as well, and he's really good friends with Chris and Crowley, and he's texting me in the background. I think
he was also in Body Heist.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I don't know if you know Body Heist that much or not.
oh yeah, but only the one EP.
Yes, yeah.
he's the honorary like 4th member right now in the live stream here, just on my phone texting me. So if you have any questions, if anybody has questions for Zach, just let me know and I'll forward them over.
Well, since he's not in the group chat, but he's still chatting, I'm gonna write him down on the draw.
I think he might secretly be in the group chat because someone before was asking about butter chicken, and then Zach's texting me about butter chicken. I think he's got a secret secret identity on there.
Knowing Zach, he probably has a few.
So
every member of the group chat is just Zach in a different account.
All
Got like
16
6
people.
phones next to him. He's just chilling.
That's awesome. He needs to do that. Stack the fucking numbers up for me. Good job, Zach. But yeah, let's bust into this fucking Expo song.
Yeah, man.
Cut that shit about there.
Sun is shining, wondering where the night is going. With you, when every day seems long.
That was nice.
Still fire.
That was fucking nice. I rather enjoyed that.
I haven't listened to some like chill out reggae ska like that in a while. Actually, that was nice. I've been listening to a lot of aggressive shit lately. Oh.
Yes, a lot of aggressive shit. I am
got
totally in the same boat. Huh?
What you got there?
Oh, this is cheese.
Hi, cheese. Oh yeah, I've met cheese.
We lost our other cat recently.
I know. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was on the first, right? Which, ironically, Moon was Cheese's kitten, and Cheese has made it longer than Moon, I guess. But she was like 13 years old, so I mean, but still,
But she goes sometimes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry though, man. It's never easy to lose a pet. That's for sure.
yeah, it sucked.
Through that fucking stuff.
It sucked. Well, what sucked about it was my son. He's autistic, and it was his emotional support kitty.
Oh fuck.
Right, so he's having a real rough time with it still, and it's been a month, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna do.
Oh,
some
god damn it, Cheese! Piss off with all that.
I'll show you my girl, but she's incapacitated. She's a. Well, I don't know if you've seen. She hasn't been moving around too much, but if you've seen a lamp like go behind me, that's her. She's all coned up right now. She's not having a great time.
Well, Cheese here is struggling because, you know, that was her kitten, and they've been together for fucking 13 years, and now it's not there. So, and I work too much and can't give her enough attention, so now she's fucking constantly starved right now.
You just gotta put on those YouTube videos for her. That's what I do with my cat sometimes when I'm not around. Just like there's videos specifically for cats, and it's like just like birds and squirrels and shit. They fucking love that shit, dude. They'll watch that shit for like ever. It's crazy, but it just keeps them entertained when you can. Right?
Yeah.
Cats just also know when you're like at a desk. They can just sense it. They just want to crawl on you and jump on your shoulders and claw you.
That was the first bit of this before we I think got live. Was that like my girl was just like, oh, it's time. Let me go lie on your really expensive equipment that's on your desk right now. Super fun. Yeah.
I always want to be right there at the not opportune time, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime you're like, hey, come here, little puss. Zero interest in coming. And then when you're not interested in them coming over, then that's when they want to come over. That's how cats operate in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So my bass solos ain't coming through, them poor people.
What?
I just read that.
Yeah, is that how you call your cat?
All right, well, I'll see you guys later.
You say, come here, little puss puss?
Puss. Oh, for sure.
No wonder it wasn't coming over.
Yeah, it's like,
Don't fucking call me that. I'm not coming over there. Fuck that. Call me by my government name. I'm not coming over there.
That's funny. So let's move on to one. I got one more song that I picked, and then the group chat has a song that fucking... I'm probably just going to go with Destructs because he's been shouting it the whole time in the group chat that he wants to hear Stuck Lucky. So we're probably going to go with that unless somebody else has a better suggestion. However, we're going to play my fucking song first because it's my fucking turn. And I picked some random Japanese band that just released a new single yesterday. Or was it? No, I think it was yesterday. Might have been the day before. I don't remember. But the shit just dropped, and I thought it was kind of cool, and I'm going to share it with you guys. The name of the band is called Akia Karouge, I want to say. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly. But just
message Justin.
But we're going to fucking bust into this. Let me figure out what's going on with this bass solo, though, because I want them to hear some.
Get to hear it until the very end. Like once everything's done, it's like, oh, okay, here's the treat. You get to know what this whole time.
to see what I put up on the internet for all to hear. Okay, so like I said, I'm probably mispronouncing that. Akai Karouge, maybe? I don't know. But I thought this song was awesome.
That sounds right. I think you're good there.
Yeah. So let's jam this. It might get a copyright strike because I'm showing the video. We'll find out. Yay.
That was cool. That was cool. There's parts.
And they faked us out. I totally thought that was the end of the song. They faked us out.
Yeah. There were moments where it kind of sounded like a mix between fucking Octo Beaver and Leftover Crack. Like just the way she was screaming with the I don't know why those two bands came to mind, but they just did. But then they went off on a whole other thing that was like completely not that. But that was really cool.
Little funk part.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. It was fun.
It was
Music's
cool. It was
crazy,
actually
man.
really
Music's great.
What's that? Mikey's brain is just fucking blown right now.
And I liked the video. I thought the video was fun too, right?
Yeah, sure. But like I said, every time I show a Japanese video on my stream, it fucking tries to block it. But that one's new. The young band might not do it, but it probably will. We'll find out.
That's fucking funny. Oh man. No, that was cool. What are they called? What's that band called?
That's the one I was
Don't make
struggling-
him say it again.
You can't.
I think it's Akai Karouge.
Don't put them through it, man.
Akai
You,
Karouge.
Can you send me a link after?
Yeah, they got a couple albums out. I've been following them for a couple years. They're pretty cool. They all sound similar to that. That one seems to be more faster driven than some of their other shit. But it also has that slow, funky part that they usually don't have either. So I don't know. Right. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys are following the group chat. I've been trying to keep up with it. Like, because last time I was totally fucking neglecting the group chat, if you guys remember. And,
Well, you aren't fucking looking at all, were you? You're like, fuck these guys.
yeah, there was too much going on the last stream. What? There was
like,
fucking...
There was so many people.
Yeah, 15 of us up on this shit or more. I don't remember.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. But Rosie had the fucking group chat covered last time. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I should just hire her to fucking be my moderator in the group
have
chat.
a person there. That would be cool. I haven't really been paying too much attention here and there. I know that's Zach for sure now because he requested Beans.
Oh.
Beans is a really good band, but the only other person I would know that would request that is sitting over there.
And he already
didn't
did
request
that
it,
same song, like, what?
I know that's
fucking 6 streams ago?
Yeah.
Was it we played Beans?
Probably. I mean, Beans
World.
is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Beans are really good. Where are they from again? Germany?
Hey, we got a new...
Somewhere in Europe.
We got a new person up in the chat that could potentially win the flyer. Okay, so
I forgot about that.
Suzuki, we're doing a giveaway, and anyone who participates in the group chat gets to. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark because Zach's name's on it twice now. So I'm marking him out and putting Ez down. And we're gonna do a after the group chat song, we're gonna do the giveaway, and somebody's gonna win themselves a poster and some buttons and shit.
We also have a secondary giveaway. We're gonna be raffling off Ian's boxers. So if anyone wants them,
the ones he's wearing currently.
Yeah, right now, and it's like those chicks that like sell their panties. Like, as they are now, right when the stream cuts, he's taking those and putting them in a Ziploc bag, and whoever wins.
I'm sorry, Chris, you're going to have to witness that.
No, Chris is the one that's going to be helping him. He's handing him the bag.
I got the big Ziploc bags.
Hopefully, I'm wearing my
Ian can take them
Sunday's
off with his
best.
pants on.
So, what was that, Mike?
Ian's got a trick. He can take them off with his pants on.
Okay.
Ian's
his
the
thing.
Ian's the member in the band I think we've all seen like pantless the most, probably, and shirtless.
Well, probably not. Well, I did like to sleep in my boxers all the time, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
The Destruct wants to know if they have the streaks in them, or we don't know. We can't currently see them.
Yeah,
They're in
it's mystery, really, to be honest.
it's like a
of the
Schrodinger's ass streak.
I'm not even sure what underwear I'm wearing. I hope it's my Sunday's best if I'm giving it away.
I think it's more the allure of the mystery of like, what is it? Let's see. You know, that's what you get. You don't get to see it before you buy it.
Yeah, that's fun stuff.
Oh, someone requested my socks as well. Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, I'll throw a heart on that.
I'll throw a sock in there.
Oh, there's a new one. Jeff, holy crap, people showing up at the last.
Just in it for Ian's boxers.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's what it's been all along. The last 2 hours of my life.
What?
Leading up to Ian's boxers.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody's
everyone's
coming back
jumping
for
in
the-
now. Yeah.
for
Look at all
11.
these hearts. Look at all these hearts we're getting.
See,
This
like,
is
fucking
amazing.
And
50
now
people
Ian
join the
sucks.
chat.
Yeah, all of a sudden, eh? That was what. Hey, you want to talk algorithm? That's what we should have started.
That's what we should have started with. Son of a bitch.
Next time, guys. Next time.
3,
It's like Erica's in the chat.
5. Yeah, Erica
Erica.
is the one that requested the Bean song.
Yeah, but it's probably like Zach. It's Erica speaking through.
So Erica's, is that what's happening? Are we getting scammed here?
Zach at the wig.
It counts as 2. It counts as 2 people. They're pushing up my
Probably
numbers.
down to.
So 2 people.
Did we miss any like questions or anything? I haven't been paying attention. I don't know if anyone, but I know that someone asked the question about Never Alone, but I don't think anyone asked anything else.
Well, you caught the shriek. I caught the streak. They want to know about the streaks and the socks.
I already
Any other
gave the
questions?
answer. I don't even know myself.
Like
That's
on the
truth.
chat?
Yeah.
Anybody
Well,
else
now
got
see,
anything?
Matthew Martin, the disaster pastor, says it's because he likes free shit just in general. That's why everyone's
Yeah.
trying.
I mean, everybody.
I'm the
likes free
same way,
shit.
dude. I go in the beer store. It's like I don't even drink this beer, but I like that. Oh, that's free. That's a hat. I'm gonna drink that beer now.
It's that case. What were you saying, Chris, before that?
No, just asking like into the chat if anybody got any other questions before like, we move into Stuck Lucky and stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably shutting her down soon, so if anyone has any questions while we're here, by all means, feel free to ask.
Yep, but now would be the time, y'all.
What song are you gonna pick from the chat? Are you going with?
I'm
D's or
going
you
with
B?
a particular song off of Possum Soul
Lucky, he said.
called "The Files / Wake Up and Thrash." Hold on, I'm gonna give these fine motherfuckers a sweet ass bass solo.
Are the socks softian or are they crusted?
Are they fresh
The
from the
socks
day?
are soft.
Depends on what kind of sock you're getting from Ian. Are they feet socks? Or... See, that's what happens.
What's everybody's favorite GB song?
Oh, that's a good question. I think as you asked that, you switched to a bass solo.
Oh yeah. No, I switched back right before that.
Oh, okay.
So that question did come out. What's your guys' favorite Ghetto Blaster song?
I'm gonna go last.
I was gonna say I want to go last, but
Ooh, like our song?
Yeah.
Like what song that we like the most out of our own shit?
Yeah, out of the whole.
yeah.
catalog,
What's
I
your
guess.
what any GB song?
I mean, if I have to go
not
first,
each
and
album.
I'm on the spot. I would just say honestly, Get Drunk. It's just like the epitome of it. Just that's to me everything. That's the center of the universe for the band, really.
That's fair. What about you, Chris?
I'm biased. Definitely When Living Ain't Enough.
Yeah, that's a topper. for
Deep
sure.
cuts.
Yeah.
I think off the first album, either Weapon of Choice or Story Time. Both good. Think for Yourself, Day of Defeat, or Think for Yourself. And then, what was our last album called again?
Tales from Twisted
Tales
Minds.
of Twisted.
Oh,
Minds.
Tales. Yeah. Definitely the one Chris said. One living ain't enough.
State.
When living in. Yeah.
Zombie State was pretty sick too, man.
Yeah. If we're going by
It's hard to
albums-
choose.
If we're going by albums, the first EP I would probably say either GBC or Strapped with Bombs. Just because like I remember being there writing it and just like how it all formed together. Those were my favorite to like write. Back when we used to write like the three of us in the basement and stuff. I could be biased and say like Weapon of Choice. That was the first song I wrote for the band. And also Get Drunk was like the second or third song I wrote for the band. But like Get Drunk seems like one of those choices. Like I understand why Ian chose it. It is pretty much the epitome of the band. Like it's our biggest song. But yeah, so for Think for Yourself, I think I would choose Straight from the Herd. I really like Straight from the Herd. I just like how different it is. Like it's not a traditional song. It doesn't have like a chorus or anything, and then it has its cool little acoustic part at the end that I really like. And then off Tails, I would say fucking When Living Ain't Enough too. Yeah, those would be my picks. When Living Ain't
It's funny
Enough is just fucking great.
For a band that like writes so many songs about getting fucked up and killing people, you're all really nice guys.
Well, the ones that are here, yeah.
The other guys too.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, Andy's great. But like, there's also with the epitome of the band changing, like every era, like different shit changed. Like the first album was very much like that hip hop mentality because like we were the three guys that like we were in that state together. You know what I mean? Like we were feeding off each other, and that's like where we were at life back then. We were like, let's just write like a hip hop album, but it's punk rock. Like we're listening to a lot of like nonfiction and like Jedi Mind Tricks at the time. And then the second album, I wasn't really like about that as much. I was more into like, you know, like listening to more bands that were like about social awareness and like more political stuff and just like shit that's going on around you and whatnot. So it changed, you know what I mean? And then obviously, you know, everyone else came in and shit gradually kind of changed. So I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it was a very different band from beginning to like where we're at right now. You know what I mean? Like the four of us versus like what the beginning was. And I think I like that because there's so many bands that like through their life just like kind of are the same forever. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of boring. I like that there's so many different people that have like added their flavor onto it. Like each album is very different. So, yeah.
Okay, the group chat's blowing up over here. We had a couple questions, but now they're not even on the screen anymore. Hold on. Will they have streaks?
There was a question asking us, since Ghetto Blaster is outdated, which it was outdated to be honest when we, like the Ghetto Blasters, people weren't really walking around with them when we, you know, started the band there. But someone asked, would we call ourselves now the Bluetooth speaker?
Matthew Martin.
I like that.
That's a more updated version.
Yeah, that would be the guy from Chupacabra.
Yeah. Instead of GBC, it'd be JBL.
That's fucking funny. That's funny. Right? They also, there was a question, sons of bitch. How do you go about writing a lot of crack rock steady songs? Will there be a new music reunion show?
What was the second? I heard the first one. Sorry, I said a stupid joke. How do you write a lot of crack rock steady songs? I mean, I don't fucking know. I mean, like, listen to a lot of crack rock steady stuff, I guess.
I think you just like ska and punk.
Yeah.
And you just want to play songs that have both those elements in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It was very all-encompassing for all of us, I find. Like, you know, we were all grew up at that time, like, right after, like, Fuck World Trade and all that shit. So, like, it was just bound for all of us. It was, like, just the perfect storm at the right time for us to be, like, the kids of that. You know what I mean? With No Cash and Super Stupid Henchmen and all that fucking shit. So I think we all just got absorbed, and then, like, we, you know, you see other bands around you doing the same shit, and it's good, and you like it, and you just kind of feed off that for writing, for me anyways, I guess.
Will there be any new Ghetto Blasters music or shows?
Why don't you answer that one, Mikey?
Hey. I'm working on an album right now.
Yeah, let's just pass that one on.
I'm writing the whole new
album.
Let's put it as like you never know, but like there's nothing planned right now. No.
There might be some like variations of Ghetto Blaster going around. I mean,
Yeah.
Big Brother is technically a variant of Ghetto Blaster. You know, Crowley's doing his own stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like right now,
everybody else in this chat except for Billy has done a stint in Big Brother.
That's very
So
true
far,
too,
so
actually.
far, right?
So far.
I'm the only thing is
You want to
I need
invite
to-
anybody else, Billy?
I want to do my
Very
I want to do my rounds though, man. Like, cause I gotta play drums. Cause I've done guitar and bass now. Like I have to. I'm sorry. Garrett. I'm so bad at drums. It'd be the worst thing ever. That's funny though. That's cool. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, man. It's like you never know. Like we're all here, we're all chilling. You never know. But there's nothing like on the table as of right now.
Word. You fucking cat. And
Like my whole day, dude.
I am not getting Cody's bass spot. He says it right now.
Yeah, he's a tough dude, man. I think you would be
Look,
best not to go for that.
I'm not trying to take his bass spot. I'm trying to play the baritone section and be the lead bass player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you bring your
You know
six-string.
something about that.
I got the 6-string bass for a reason.
You know what's funny? I'm rocking one now too, eh?
Yeah?
I've been rocking. This is like post sort of on my own days, just screwing around, and now it's just become part of my arsenal, man. I've got together to jam out with both Ghetto Blaster and Big Brother, just some on the side jams, and it busted up both times, and it's just really becoming part of my sound now.
It adds a whole layer to it. You know what I mean? Like getting those low notes in it. Like I'm sure, especially for Big Brother, because I even remember when I was playing bass. I mean, you're way lower than drop D, but like when I dropped to D and like doing little songs like Cast Overboard and stuff. It just adds that extra low end to it. So like when you were playing, when we jammed, like especially doing those like hip hop vibe songs to get to that lower registry, it really sounded really fucking cool. So I could only imagine that like jamming the Big Brother stuff sounded really fucking good too.
It just adds. It just adds. I'm sure, obviously, like Billy, like he's got a 6-string. I don't know if you always played a 6-string. I always played 4-string until like I just call it the COVID days, and then I decided to get a 6-string and play 6-string. And you know, one of the reasons why I chose the 6-string is because the 5-string sucked. That's the reason, because all the 5-strings they had for sale, they just sucked, and the 6-string actually sounded better.
Word. I had a vision. I've been playing guitar for fucking 30 years now, guys. 30 fucking years I've been playing guitar. I know my scales, I know my chord structures, I know all that shit. I played the bass for a while, and it's like, that was awesome. It was 4 strings, but it seemed too limiting for me, right? So I was like, if I could get a 6-string bass, but tune it like the guitar, all of my knowledge will transfer right the fuck over. And it did. And holy fuck, I've been playing bass for a year now. And I'm the baddest ass bass player on the planet. Look at me.
I love it.
But yeah.
So are you telling me you tune your top string to E?
Oh yeah, so I got rid of the low B entirely, and I got it tuned from E to fucking E, so I can play a G chord octave lower than I'm supposed to be able to play a G chord. It's amazing.
So then isn't that like you're basically playing a baritone guitar at that point? Isn't that what a baritone guitar is?
A baritone guitar is almost that.
Almost,
right? So a baritone guitar is kind of like a 7-string, only you lose the fucking top string. They tune the whole guitar to an open B. Right?
Wow.
And but this, however, is taking it all the way down that full octave to where it's that E through. So it's like a regular guitar, just 1 octave fucking down.
Yeah. I get you. That's interesting. That's interesting.
It's
That's
fucking
neat.
awesome. You'll get to hear it in a minute after the stream's over.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. I'm very curious by it.
Can we end the stream? I want to hear this shit. No, just kidding.
Well, we got to listen to this Stuck Lucky song.
I'm just
and
kidding.
then we have this wonderful fucking list of names here. Look at that. Somebody's going to win some shit
Zach's gonna
tonight.
love that.
But let's play some music. Let's play some music. was fucking wonderful. Good job. Oh, did he bounce? Destruct picked the song. It was a fucking great song. We just saw them live with Flying Raccoon Suit in St. Louis, and it was fucking amazing. Stuck Lucky is so badass.
Nice.
That was awesome.
That was dope.
But now it's time for somebody to fucking win something. We ready for this shit? Who's gonna win? Click to spin. Yeah, yes. Scamper the Penguin. You have won some shit. Good job. I shall be getting a hold of you. I'm assuming that's Steven. The way he was talking with fucking Matthew, it had to have been Steven, but I'm not for certain. We'll find out. He'll get some shit. This is cool. Hell yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and close this shit out. What the fuck? Yeah, Destruct's mad. It's Steven, isn't it, man? It is. He's pissed. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this fucking stream up. I appreciate y'all fucking tuning in. This fucking Ghetto Blaster reunion show was amazing. Great hearing fucking stories. Seeing all your fucking beautiful faces on my screen. It's been amazing.
Thanks for having us, dude. Really appreciate it. Always a good time.
Word.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, Billy, thanks for having us. It's always a good always a good time to be able to tell some of our stories, right? So I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're going to end this for all these fucking wonderful people. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to donate to the station, the channel, buymeacupofcoffee.com/Billy Bob Weibel. It's just like it is on the fucking flyer, only instead of saying YouTube, it's buymeacupofcoffee.com. You can make single time donations. I could set it up for monthly subscriptions, but I didn't really want to do that because I fucking feel guilty. I don't want to be like, I was going to start a Patreon, but I don't want to be a fucking financial burden onto somebody. You know, like, sure, they can afford to pay me $5 this month, but fucking 4 months from now, I don't fucking know. I don't want to be the reason somebody's fucking struggling, you know? Like, so if you want to throw me a couple bucks, throw me a couple bucks. If not, fucking just tune in. You might get some stickers.
Before we end, I just want to give a shout out to Los Bozos, because I know they're listening, or they will be listening. So, what's up, boys? They got an album coming out, so check that out soon.
Word.
Fuck yeah. It's sounding great too.
Another announcement too. I'm probably gonna take a poop after this, so keep posted.
Dude, I already.
I want to hear your album, man.